maybe can help you. That information can help you maybe to make decision. The information you keep and yeah, to help you make a decision
Okay.
in
Okay.
the future.
So can I get the last person? What's data?
Can I try?
Yes, please.
I'd say it's anything that is quantifiable.
Anything that's quantifiable. Now you're introducing another word that may be complicated, but it's anything that's quantifiable. So you mean something that has value, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. And what's analytics? Anyone with an idea? Can I get maybe Funnies? Funnies? Okay. Ivy? Ivy, what do you think?
I think it's the process of discovering significant patterns of data.
What? Okay. 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 Yeah, that's fair enough. Ngata?
I can say
Mm-hmm.
it's a process of examining data to draw conclusions.
That's even better than the other one. Anne, Waiganjo?
Yes.
Yeah, what do you think?
I would describe it as analysis of data or statistics.
Okay. Now, analytics is okay. Yeah, Kendrick, go ahead.
I think it's a principle that governs how an analysis is done.
Okay. Okay. You guys are doing well. All those contributions you made are very important. And then I was saying, like, that's what makes it, there's no wrong answer in this class. Whatever you have, contribute towards something. Now, analytics and analysis are the same, but analytics is more advanced. Now, analysis starts from when you collect data, you prepare them, you analyze, extract the insights, communicate the insights. It ends there. Now, analytics is taking the action. In this case, decision making. So the end result and what you're going to do as data analyst is to present the insights, the patterns for decision making. That is what analytics is. Now, data could be anything in form of numbers, in form of figures, in form of facts, but they have to be real. So that is what data is. So data analytics involve collecting data, preparing them, analyzing them, extracting the insight, communicating the insight to the authority for decision making. Paul?
Yes.
What's data analytics?
I'd say it's grouping information, or I can say it's presenting insights for decision making.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, let me see what's all talked here. Harrison, I'm sorry, Harris.
Yes.
Yes, what is data
analytics? Yes. Data analytics it is a systematic computational analysis of data statistics.
Are you reading from somewhere?
No.
Okay. Yes, so what I need you to understand is not just reading something from the book and trying to master it or memorizing it. I need to understand in a way that, for example, you're in an interview, you can explain it. There's no best way to explain it as long as you're able to include all the facts. So that is what you're going to do. Now, your work as data analyst involved and daily, whether you are in marketing, whether you are in finance, whether you are in healthcare, whether you're in distribution, inventory, wherever you are, your role as analyst will remain the same. Collecting, analyzing, preparing or cleaning, analyzing, extracting the insight, communicating the insight for decision making. So however you're going to explain it, make sure that you capture those main points. Are we together?
Yes, we are.
Yes,
Only
we are.
one.
Yes.
I want
Yes, we
everyone.
are.
Yes.
Yes, we are.
So the school, it's called 7X. It's the school that's offering this training. And at this point, I need to also mention that we expect that, especially if you're in US, after internship, there will be opportunity for career services. And that's what makes the difference. Now, what I was explaining is here, there are facts, there are characters, there are quantities, there are statistics, symbols, which are stored and transformed in a digital way. I shared this, and I hope if you don't have it, I will still share the same. So this is what we're going to look at. We're going to look at the facts, characters, quantities, stats, symbols, which are stored and transformed in a digital way or by computers. Now, analysis is a special type of analytics used in business to evaluate data and gain insights. Now, the only difference when you add decision making, then you no longer talk about data analysis, we talk about data analytics. Now, analytics is a process of examining data sets to draw conclusion about the information they contain. Any question up to that point? Anyone with a question? Anyone? Can I ask a question? Naomi? Naomi,
Yes,
are you ready?
I'll try.
Do you try? Okay. So we've explained. So if we are asked today, like, you go, I know you're home, but somebody asks you, I was trying to look for you on phone. I didn't find you. I say, no, I was in class. What are you doing? I was studying something on data analytics. And then ask you, what did you study? So what's the difference between data analytics and data science? Data analytics and data analysis. Are you going to be able to explain to them?
Okay. So it's more about collecting data from somewhere and then go through it and then make through it as in analyze it and then give a solution out of it.
So is that data analytics or data science? Data analysis.
That's a mix of it.
Okay. So, but if they ask you, they want to know the difference between the two.
Okay. So analytics is when you're doing the job itself. But the analysis is more about when you're collecting the data and making decision on what, not really making decision, but looking on how you're gonna come up with the solution.
Yeah. Now, can you nominate one of the students here to help you to get the opinion as well?
And go with Paul.
Paul.
Okay, I think my understanding on data analytics is using the quantifiable information, that is data, for decision making. So end result of analytics is decision making. That's what I think.
Okay, I think that's good. That's fine. So another thing, what's data analytics and data science? Now, we are here after this course, you should be able to be calling yourself data analyst. But when you advance to a certain levels, that you can be able to build algorithms, you can build models, you can predict the future. You talk about AI, you talk about models like ChatGPT and all that. Then you are more advanced. Then you're no longer data analyst, but data scientist. So now, where the analytics ends, and you build on the models, you train them. You talk about AI, then you're now going to data science. So data analytics tend to focus more on analyzing the past data to inform the decisions in the present, where data science is involved using data to build models that can predict the future. Okay, so analytics use the past for decision making at the present. Science builds models that use the past data to predict the future. Are we together?
Yes, we are.
Yeah.
Yes, we are together.
Winnie.
Yes,
So what's the difference between data science and data analytics?
and analytics is where you use the quantities that you've collected to make informed decision in a business or whatever. While data science, you go bigger, you use the tools, the AI models that can predict the future.
Yes. And so that tells you this, why is the data analytics or data science very key in this world today? Unless you are in this training, you cannot be able to talk building those models for AI and machine learning. It starts from here. So for anyone who wants to pursue this as a career, because I know people want just get this skill for complement what they're doing. But if you want to build a career out of this, then you have to come back for the second part of training, where we're going to talk about AI, machine learning, and of course, we are going to talk about programming languages that are used to build these models and train them. So yes, when we talk about future, then talk about data science. For data analyst, you stop at the point where you use the past to make a decision. Now, I'll give you an example. A typical example is right now we are about 11 people in this class. And out of 11, I would say I'm seeing like about 7 are ladies. So you want to make a decision. It's clear you have analyzed, you've realized that there are more female than male in this class. So the question is, how then do you make a decision? To make sure that in the next cohort, we have the same number. Either you add more resources to the male, or you stop campaigning for the ladies to make sure that happens. So you will make a decision at that time. Now, based on the past data that we have, and that is what analytics is. Now, if you want to build a model that can be able to predict what happens in future, so then you're going to data science, which is more advanced. Now, another difference between that is data analytics. Between the two is that data analytics is a better career choice for people who want to start their career, like what we're doing now. Data science is good for choices for those who already at advanced level and want to create advanced machine learning and models and algorithms. And that reminds me to the question. So what is the end goal? Do you want to stop here, or do you want to go ahead and become more of data science in your life? So let me ask who has talked. Ivy. Ivy, hi.
Yes.
Yeah,
Hi.
so like I asked you, you told me what you want to do. So at this point, were you considering of going to advanced level to build models and training them, or you want to stop at this level to become data analyst?
Well, I guess I can stop on this level.
Why do you want to stop? Huh? No stopping. Ivy.
Yes.
Yeah, especially when you see young, you don't stop, right?
Yes.
Yeah. And by the way, somebody mentioned, I think I need to say this. Somebody mentioned that AI is coming to take our jobs and we need to be very careful. So, I tell people, like I think I told last time, is that AI will not come to take your job unless you get let it go. Somebody would come and do it. So what you need to do is you have like even if you don't want to get into those complex building of models and training them, then you may just know that they exist. Okay. So I'll tell you, if you, for example, you learn these things, you know them perfectly well this year. In the next 2 years, something else will come that will challenge you. So you need just to keep on, even being aware that they exist. I be sawa.
Yes.
Okay, good. Now, so what is data analytics? And like I said earlier, it's a process of examining, cleaning, transforming, interpreting data to uncover meaningful patterns, insights, and trends. So it's a process. The most important thing is that it's a process that starts from you examine, you transform it, you clean it, you analyze it, you get the insight, you interpret, you communicate the insights for decision making. You don't have to have the same wordings like I have here. The most important thing, you should be able to understand what it is. I know that it involves using various techniques and tools, and those are tools that we're going to learn. The tools that we're going to learn in this class or in this training will be those tools that can help you do your job as analyst. Okay, so it can be performed using qualitative and quantitative methods. You're going to learn. I know those are some words that are familiar to you, but you are going to get a clear difference in this training what we mean by qualitative and quantitative. I believe you guys understand those words. I mean, they're familiar to you. So qualitative analysis involves interpreting non-numerical values such as text, images, videos to identify the themes and sentiments. So that is what the quantitative is. Quantitative, of course, involve the numerical values and use of statistical techniques to summarize, analyze, and of course, offer conclusions. Any question up to that level? Any other question? Anyone? No one. Should I ask a question? Should I? Anne?
Yes, Mwalimu.
Hi.
Yes.
How are you doing over there?
I'm battling a flu, but I'm good.
No, you are good. I could tell. I could tell from the way you're speaking. You're good. Now,
Yeah, I'm good.
I know somebody will know that you're in class today, right? Yeah,
Yes.
I'm going to brag about it today. I attended the first official, class for data analytics, and I love it. I know you love it. I could tell you love it from the way you are talking. And to ask you, please, I've known this thing, but I don't know the difference. What is qualitative and quantitative data or analysis?
Like you said, qualitative is more like non-numerical data, whereas quantitative, how do I describe quantitative?
Sorry?
Qualitative is non-numerical
Mm-hmm.
non-numerical data,
Yes.
whereas quantitative. That's
Mm-hmm.
the other word.
Yes, it is the other one.
Still trying to grasp the meaning of that.
Okay, yeah. So can you ask someone, just nominate someone here to help you? They are very good students. Anyone?
Yeah, I can't. I think Winnie
Winnie.
could help.
Let me just try. Quantitative is where you use numerical data,
Okay.
figures, numeral, something that you can actually quantify, count and stuff. Two,
Uh-huh.
and qualitative is non-numerical,
Okay.
including, images, things that you can't quantify.
Winnie, you like that word, quantify.
Quantify. I know.
I think we'll call it quantify.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. I mean that's it. Yeah, you can the things you can quantify, the things you can't quantify, right? Yes. Yeah. Mm-hmm. You done?
I think I'm done.
Okay. So I believe everyone. So if you still have a question on that, please, you can ask. You can exchange numbers. Be free to talk and ask questions. Don't be afraid. We're here for you. We want to give you the best experience, and we're here for you. You are. There's no way in this class. So ask questions if you don't understand them. Now, somebody asks, why
Yeah.
do you have to do analysis? Why do you have to do data analytics or data analysis? Why? For what reason? And so before I go there, I would ask everyone, give me your opinion. And I'm going to ask everyone to give me the opinion. I will start with okay. At the bottom is Winnie, at the first one is Anne. Okay, so let me start with Anne. Anne,
Yes.
yeah, why do you think we're doing analysis? Why do you have to do analysis?
In any field or
No, I'm talking about data analytics. Why are we doing it? Of course, we understand, we've said what it is. It starts from, collecting, analyzing, collecting, cleaning, transforming, analyzing, interpreting insights and communicating them. So why do you have to go through this? Why are we doing this?
I think to be able to make decisions or better decisions for
That's perfect.
example.
That's perfect. Leave it there
Yeah.
for decision making.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
Good. Let's go to the second person, who is Sakawa. Fanis. Fanis,
Yes, Mark, what's the question?
are you with us?
Yeah, sorry, I got distracted for a minute, but I'm here now.
Yeah, we were asking, are you going home? No, I'm joking. So we're asking, why are we doing analysis? Why data analytics?
Like, why I'm doing it or why everybody's doing
Why
it?
do we do it? You're going to be a data analyst, right? What are you going to do? Why are we doing analysis? Because of course your work will be to analyze the data that you have, right? Why are you doing it?
Wow. I'm thinking to boost my problem solving techniques in
Okay.
terms of
So
how
problem
to
solving. And that's what I want. Just tell me for problems for solving. That's good enough. Okay. Good. Harris, we've had decision making, problem solving. Harris, what do you think?
For me, I can say what it can help you spot some leaks. Maybe, for example, when to know more about the data,
Okay. So
just compass.
to understand and
Yeah,
I think that's very key, yeah, because when you're analyzing, for example, we have, a class of 11, like we will understand what is the composition. So just understanding the data set is good, just getting understanding. Because then for you to make a decision, of course, you have to understand. I think that's fine. Let me move to Ivy. What's in your mind?
I guess risk management.
Good. You guys,
Yeah.
you have leakage. Are you reading from somewhere?
No, I had read the notes before.
Oh, okay. So you're a good student. Okay. Okay. Yeah. That's to manage risk, where necessary. So for example, I'll give example, a company having two products. You are doing so where you're making profit, but you want to know if this profit is going to be sustainable in long run. So you look at the product A, B, and C. You want to analyze to understand, are these three products making profit? Of course, in general, you make a profit, but you need to know what profit does each product bring in. That helps you know if a product C is not making a profit, then there's something you can do to avoid the risk of losing the even profit in future. Okay. Okay, somebody raise the hand. Njogu, go ahead.
I don't know if I understand it well, but I think it's to know where you are heading and to know if you are winning or losing
Yes.
on something.
Yeah, so give you a sense of direction. Know where you are heading. For example, you have vision of making certain number of profit or certain amount of profit in future. And then you want to know, are you in the right trajectory? Are you making progress towards achieving your goal? So just understanding where you are, it's good. Okay, let's go to the next one. Kendrick, what do you think?
Yes, I think also to reduce complexity of data so that for ease of use.
I didn't get that, sorry. Complexity of data to do what?
For ease of use of that data. Like some data may become very complex to understand. So if we engage analysis,
yeah,
it breaks it down for
okay,
understanding it.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, because data set could be complicated. There's so many in stuff that you don't need. You're only looking for something you need, so you're able to extract what you need. So at the point of that's why we call it cleaning. Cleaning, preparation, transforming is the same bracket. So you look at it, and you're going to look at how you're going to use the tools to be able to do that, to transform. Getting what you want, only the things that you want. The things you don't want, you don't use. Okay, let's go to Ngatha. Ngatha, what do you think?
I can say to enhance your products and your services.
Yeah. For decision making, good. So you make a decision, and the decisions are going to be based on facts. Okay, that helps a lot so that you understand your product. And that's why if you're buying something online today, you buy a product A, the next moment you see they are suggesting other product because they can understand how you behave online. And that gives you a chance to propose something for your customers, satisfying their need because you understand. So you see the customer complaining about product A having a problem, then you know that problem, you fix that problem, you're going to satisfy their needs, and they'll be happy. Probably in the long run, you are going to even increase your sales, productivity, and of course more profit. Thank you for that. Njogu. No, Njogu said something. Paul.
I think data analytics will be very important when it comes to compiling reports and documentation in an organization.
Okay.
Yes.
Which kind of documentation?
Let me say maybe you have a presentation. So instead of going with large documents, boring documents, you just summarize it in words as a data analyst.
So that it support your decision making. So again, what happens all these things, by the way, you get live set of data at the same time, you analyze them, and then you need to communicate. And that's why you see at the end of the day, you come up with those graphical images that summarize what you did, which are easy to be understood by the management. You just need to put share the smallest understanding, the smallest version of what you did to the management. So it makes you summarize them for easy understanding and for decision making. Okay. Who did we leave out? Okay. Anyone who, Naomi, yes, Naomi.
Yes, I was left, but it looks like all that I had in mind is already said.
Try something. I know you. I know.
More
I believe
about,
in you. I believe you can try something.
yeah, because I was thinking about, yeah, it gives you a better way to make changes, and you can do adjustment on things that you know after you do the analysis, you can see how something need to change, or
Yep.
easy for you to see where you want to make adjustment or increase something, reduce something, something like that. And with the picture, the way that your presentation comes in pictures, so it's easier for you to communicate with the company, the other company people, to see, like your supervisors and all that people, it's easier for them to get the information of what is going on in the company.
Okay.
With analysis.
Okay. Thank you for that. So there's one more thing that I was looking at and we missed it. Being competitive compared to other people in the same industry. Now, you guys, I'll give you an example. There used to be Kodak. You guys remember Kodak? For those who are older, a little bit older. I know for you, some of you guys here are too young. They don't understand what a Kodak is. Who understands? Who remembers Kodak here? No one.
The camera.
When you guys are still that young.
We do.
Okay. Yes. Yeah. So they didn't take this issue seriously, and then that's why they never heed to the need to change. And so many companies like that just, were overtaken by young companies. Now, for you to survive, and that is, I can tell you, every organization in the world which is doing so well, they have to remain competitive. They have to make decisions based on facts. No company, and if you want to try it, you're going to fail. You have to make a decision that is based on facts. Now, what are facts? We just say data is any fact, are those symbols that can be stored and transformed through a digital means. Now, for you to remain competitive, for you to have competitive advantage over your people, the people within the same industry sector, you have to make, in this world today, you have to analyze data. You have to make decisions based on those analyses. So in today's data-driven world, organizations all over the world can effectively analyze the data to have a competitive advantage. Of course, customer understanding has been talked about, risk management, to provide discoveries and insights, to perform evaluations, problem solving, and decision making. Now, at your own time, go through these notes, try to understand them. And if you have any question, you can always ask, you can always share. And I think this class would be a very interesting class. Any question up to that level? Any other question? No one. Should I ask a question? Yes or no? No. Paul, yes, you have a question.
So can we say that data analytics can help maybe business owners to decide when to fire the employees?
So decision. So as long as a decision, decision can be even firing, not firing, moving forward or not, increasing the product line, any decision that are made within the organization. So firing is part of decision. If you have to fire, then you have to make a decision based on facts.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Yes. Anyone with another question? Something tells me that Anne has a question. Anne? Yeah, go ahead.
Yes, I do.
I knew it. Unge?
Can you say trends are facts?
Can
we include trends as facts? Trends in the society. Can we use them as facts in data analysis?
So trend, I think I do understand what we're talking about. Like, for example, this is a very bad example, but let me see. I'm looking for another example. So people are wearing long skirts, ladies. Sorry, this for just for because I don't have anything else to give. So, but people are now wearing short things, right? That's a trend. Is that what you're talking about?
Yes.
Yeah. Then so it's what yeah.
Okay.
So what you may want to do is to find out, why is this trend happening? What changed? What is driving this trend? Okay, so you may go out as with some questionnaire, ask them what they feel they are doing. I mean, what they are doing, what they're doing, and then you can be able to analyze and look at why are they doing it. Okay, and then can help. For example, now you realize that they like short ones, so you make even shorter ones. Like, that's what they feel according to what you're finding out from your analysis.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, they just told me that Ngata had a question. Ngata, somebody telling me you have a question.
It's not a question, really. I'm just thinking, can we really call trends a fact, and it just keeps on changing?
Now, I need you to look at this. So the insights, the patterns, and the trends are the usable information you get after analysis that can be used for decision making. So you realize that last year, the Kenyan population has or had 100 ladies. Today, there are 200. You look at the trends, you look at the patterns, okay? Then you can make a decision and say, then we need to increase the same number of whatever the resources for them. And you can go further to say that in the next 2 years, then I would expect that the number would be doubled. And then you can make a decision on any resources that you want to provide to them. So the trends after analysis can be used to make decisions. Did I answer your question?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, and I know people have questions here. Somebody else has a question here, and that is Winnie.
Yes.
Oh yeah, what was the question?
Actually, it's not a question, just an addition that data analysis gives you an edge, just like you're saying, in business, probably.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, well said. So let me get one person to just say to get our last say, and that is Harris.
Yes.
Yes. What did you want to contribute?
Nothing.
No, you can't contribute nothing, Harris. Or you answer a question. If you don't contribute, then I will ask you a question.
Nothing much.
Harris?
I didn't want to contribute anything, but yeah.
I can't hear you. So we agree that you need to have a stable internet if possible, because I'm losing you. I can't hear you. Okay, we can proceed. So,
yeah, the data analytics is analytics, analysis, and the data science.
I didn't get the last part. I only got the last part. I didn't ask I didn't get the contribution, the question, if it was.
Yeah, I was asking about the data analytics and the data science, the difference between the three.
Data analytics,
and analytics and data science.
Oh, that one I know. There are so many people who can answer those questions, and let me give you just one person to answer that question, and then I want to give it to who's going to answer the question. Let me give Kendrick, sorry. Oh, or Ngata, go ahead. Sorry, Ngata, go ahead and answer.
So, data science, let me start with data analytics. It focuses more on the past data to come up to inform the present, while data science is building models which can predict the future. I didn't get the other part.
So I think he was asking the analytics, data analytics, and data science.
Data analytics, I've just said data analytics is focusing more on the past to inform past data to inform the present, while data science is building modules which can predict the future.
Okay, and analytics.
Yes.
Who can answer the part of analytics? What's analytics? Anyone who can answer what analytics is?
Analytics is examining the data to draw conclusions.
Yes. So yeah, so that's what makes analytics and analysis. Analysis does not get to a point where you make a decision, but when you draw conclusions. So for analysis is that you just do analysis, leave it there. Okay, sure. Just to inform, like for example, okay, there are many more female in this class than men. That's it. We just want to have information. But when you want to draw conclusion and make a decision, then you're moving towards analytics.
I understand it well.
Yes, good. So I think you guys have been good students. I wish you would clap for yourself. Can you do that for a minute or less than a minute? Can you? I want to see if you don't clap. Can you clap for yourself? 1, 2, 3. Let's go. I don't see you clapping. Naomi. Naomi.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I know we were this way, but I had a question on the other part that we were talking about trends.
Okay. Go ahead.
So I see that when we say that we can use trends to make a decision. Yes. So, but we know with the trends, they don't last long most of the time. So what happens that today we get up today, everybody wears this we say long skirts today or something like that. And then we make our decisions like, hey, now that everybody's doing this, we go ahead and make long skirts because everybody's doing the same, is using that. But then we get up the next day, people switch. Wouldn't that be failing in our decision making?
No, Naomi, let me make it this way. Anything that trends today is informed by an event. Today, if I woke up and everyone was wearing a long skirt, I will not even have choice but to wear a long skirt. If everyone is moving to a shorter skirt, it means there's something happening. Now, if you make a decision based on facts, probably it started from a long one, they're getting to mini. Now, I don't know, I don't know what they add. I wish I had another example. This is not a good example, but I don't know. Can you use another example? Apart from the skirts, because I think the other day we're going to talk about people walking without any skirts.
Okay, let's do a vacation. People are going to a certain country to vacation there.
Yes.
So would that mean like that will be a long lasting
So for
every
vacation,
year?
for vacation could be why people probably moving to other places, because it would be cheaper. The economic conditions have become maybe hard on them, and they want, all the stress level is. So you need to find out why, and then you look at that, and then you say, if this is what happened trend based on last year, this is what happened this year, this is what happening. Then the models can be able to predict what happens in future. Look, example. Why do you wake up in the morning today, you look at your watch and you wear a coat? Tomorrow, you wear a shirt. It's because they can be able to predict that today is going to rain based on the previous records that they had. Okay? So as long as these things are based on facts, okay, then there will be no surprise. People will not just switch from nowhere. People switch because of some reasons. And then those are the reasons that you need to find out. Why are they? So I'm giving an example. For you to do analysis, you have to go out, ask people, why are you doing this? What are driving forces behind what they're doing? Then you get them. You analyze them. Then you can be able to, for sure, tell this what happened. And I'm telling you, if they're based on fact, there's no one day you get that people are going to, you say that the trend will be on the right direction, and then next day they're in the left direction. No, it will be based on that, because people just will not wake up. You cannot just wake up and say, oh, they want to be like this. It gradual. They have been informed. These things, they are informed by someone, probably because they are watching these things on TV. Probably these are things. They're just influenced from people watching TV. These influencers or celebrities doing them, and people are doing them. Okay, because today I can tell you, if a serious celeb goes to a certain area for vacation, probably everyone want to explore. A point in time is when I was in Nairobi, and President Obama went to Kebisky. I never heard of. I think I only saw it somewhere, but people started to talk about it. I had to also go and take tea in that place. Okay, so those are the things that you need to find out. What are driving forces behind these trends?
Gotcha.
Okay, good. Any other question? Okay, now I want us to look at what is a process. Remember, I said analysis, analytics are just processes that start from examining or collecting. You examine, you clean, you transform, you analyze, interpret insights, trends, patterns for decision making. Now, this is what it is. So it starts from a process of collecting them. So your work will entirely be based on what you are seeing on the screen. So your work will start from collecting. If you have to, sometimes you find those already collected, you just need to analyze, you need to clean them. And then your work ends at visualizing and reporting. Now, reporting means you're communicating those patterns, trends, and insights for decision making. You don't make a decision. As an analyst, you don't make a decision. You're not in a position to make a decision. The people who make decisions are people in the senior management position. Sometimes, yes, depending on the level of the organization, the size of the organization, but your work does not entail making decisions. Tuko pamoja?
Yeah.
Okay. Only one person, yeah. I'm not sure about the other people.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So as analyst, your work starts from collecting data. That is where you gather relevant data from various sources. That will include databases, surveys, experiments, and social media platforms. Okay. So like if you talk about the trends, then probably you're going to collect the data that you're looking at from databases that already exist. From the surveys, where you give the questionnaires, you answer the answer. You can do experiments, or from social media platforms. This is where, as analysts, most of the time you're going to get this thing from databases already collected in most cases. In most cases, somebody has done the work, they're stored somewhere. So you're going to connect them. And these tools that you're going to learn will allow you a seamless connection to any data source that you're going to use, whether it's internet websites, whether it's already available data within the organization. then you're going to use this. Now, after this step here, you move to the next step, which is cleaning. Now, this is more preparing data, and that is reprocessing it, which already been collected. You want to remove the errors. So you can be asked, why are we doing cleaning? To remove the errors, the inconsistencies, duplicates, missing values, and this step ensures that the data set you have is so accurate and reliable. Ivy. Ivy, hi. Ivy, are you here? Okay. Anne.
Yes.
So you understand why you are doing cleaning?
Yes.
At what stage do we do cleaning?
After data collection.
And so you know why we are doing it. To ensure that data set we have is so accurate and what? Accurate,
reliable.
And reliable. So it should be accurate and reliable. How do you make it accurate and reliable?
By removing errors.
Inconsistencies, okay, and duplicates and missing values. So for example, the errors would be there's outliers, like you talk about you want only the female. So there are so many people in this group, but you're looking for only female. But for some reason, there's someone which appears there, there's some errors. You want to remove them. Their consistency. So you're looking for female who were born after 2000. So you make sure that anyone who is in that group must be in that category of people who are born in after 2000. You also want to make sure that there's a name that does not appear twice. There's not a record that does not appear twice. And every record must have the values. For example, if you talk about the name, the year in which they were born, where they were born, you know, and maybe ages, every record must have the same. By doing that, you're making sure you're increasing the reliability of your data set. You are also increasing the accuracy of your data that you're using. Are we together?
Yeah. Yes, we are.
Not everyone. I don't think everyone is saying yes.
Yes, we are.
Okay, good. So you make sure, make sure that you do the cleaning. Okay. So in this stage, you are preparing, preprocessing what has been collected here. Now, the next one, exploration. Now, exploration involves exploring the data set through descriptive statistics. And this is where the next thing we're going to look at, types of analysis. So there's descriptive and others. You're going to look at visualization and other exploratory techniques to gain. Why are you doing that? To gain a better understanding of its characteristics, patterns, and distributions. So you are doing these things to you explore through descriptive statistics or other statistics analysis, statistical analysis, or other statistical analysis. So you explore to gain better understanding of how its characteristics and how trends are, the patterns and trends. So you just do this, you explore to understand. Like, for example, you look at this, say, okay, so these are ladies, there are people born less than in after 2000. So look, where were they born? You are exploring. Like now we can explore how many people are in Nairobi. You know, you explore just understanding, just make sure you have a better understanding. So you know, these ladies, some of them were born in Nairobi, some of them in, you know, those other places. You are trying to understand, you're exploring that what you have. And then the next one is transforming it. Now, by transforming it is other times sometimes called manipulation. I know in outside world, manipulation is a different thing, but when you talk about manipulation in analysis, we mean transforming. So data transformation, that means performing data manipulation And the things that you do, for example, could be aggregating it, filtering, normalizing it, and as you prepare it for analysis. So you may look at the sum. So if you're working with quantitative data set, then you look at what are the sum. You want to look at some function, like for example, you want to aggregate or you want to filter. So out of the data that you're looking for ladies who are born after 2000, but you want to look at, I want only the ones who were born in Karachuonyo, for example. You guys know where Karachuonyo is? Huh? I know you guys don't know. Karachuonyo is somewhere in, huh? Do you know where it is?
It's like Laikipia or something.
Yeah, it's like Laikipia. It's close to Laikipia. I'm kidding. Karachuonyo is Karachuonyo is somewhere in Homa Bay County. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so you may want to look at who were born in Karachuonyo, for example. You just transforming it to make it, because I told you it starts from a very big large data set. You want to clean it, you want to explore to understand, and then maybe for a reason you only want to analyze those who are born in a particular region. For the second one, you want to analyze the same data set that you have, but you want to analyze those whose names start with S, for example. So you see, you are still the same data set that you can analyze a lot of things depending on what you want to do. Then the next one, it's where the modeling comes in. Now here you are ready. The last part is analysis. This is where analysis comes in. You collect, you clean, you explore, you transform, and then you come to analysis. Now this, in other words, is called modeling. Now where you, if you're going to work with these figures, I mean, in this, of course, you're going to do that. You may be able to create tables, create a relationship among the tables, modeling it. So you're applying mathematical, statistical, or machine learning, depending on what you want to apply, to build models and represent the relationship. Now, in this case, when we talk about models, we mean tables. For this level, you only need to build tables, okay? And then probably you create the relationship amongst them. Don't worry, when you get to that level, you're going to do them practically, you're going to understand them, and I believe it's going to be a good experience for you. Any question up to that point? Anyone with a question? Should I ask a question? Yes or no? Are you guys still here?
We are.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Do you want to ask a question, or do you want me to ask you a question, or we are good, we can proceed?
We may proceed.
Okay. But I know Winnie wants me to ask a question.
Goodness.
Anyway, so let's proceed. So analysis is done here. The next one is interpretation. So interpret the result obtained from the analysis. Why are you doing that? To extract insights and make predictions or support decision making. Now, how do you do this? Once you do the interpretation, you present them in terms of visuals. So you visualize and then you communicate. Presenting the finding of data analysis using visuals, charts, graphs, reports to communicate the result effectively to stakeholders who are now, in this case, decision makers. Njogu.
Yes. Yes.
So I need, if you can, you say one, then you pass it on to someone else. Okay? So I need the steps of the processes of data analytics. Say number one, and then you pass it on to someone else.
Data collection.
Okay. Can you explain what it is?
It's gathering data.
Okay.
Mm.
Okay. Then the second one, give it just pick anyone from the list.
Winnie.
Okay. I like it. Winnie.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, number 2.
After collection of the raw data, you clean. That is removal of errors and duplicates and anything that is not of use.
Okay, good. Number 3, give it to someone else.
So I pass it on to
Not me.
Paul.
Paul, number 3.
Number 3, we talked about data exploration. I think why do we do exploration? We do exploration so that we gain a better understanding of the data.
Okay, number 4. Give it to someone else.
I pass it to Harris.
Harris.
Yes.
Yeah. What?
Yeah, and analyzing the data.
No. No. There's something before that. Harris.
Yes.
There's something before that. Okay.
Because after collecting data, we go to cleaning data, then analyzing the data.
No. You are jumping. There are 2 steps you're jumping there. Okay, pass it on to someone.
So, transformation.
Yeah, Harris, pass it on to someone.
I pass it to Ngata.
Oh, Ngata. Okay. Ngata?
Have data transformation.
Yes. So
Where
what is it?
you break it your data down, like you filter it.
Okay. Yeah, so it's manipulation. You manipulate it to meet what you want for a specific, kind of analysis. So it could be the same data, but you want to analyze you want to do a number of analyses. So you manipulate it to fit what you want at that time, right? So that's what it means. Okay. Why are we doing that? Ngata, go ahead, sorry.
To prepare it for analysis.
Good. So can you give
breaking it.
Yeah, good. Give it to the next person.
I'm giving Ivy.
Oh, Ivy. Yes, Ivy. Ivy.
Modeling.
Sorry?
Data modeling.
Okay.
It's no, how will I put it? Nimekwamia hapo. Nimekwamia hapo.
Paying attention because for a time I called out your name, you didn't respond. Are you taking dinner? Okay. Can you nominate someone to help?
Njogu.
Njogu. Simon. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Go ahead. Ivy.
Data interpretation.
No. Well, I see you still at data modeling. So what is it? What are we doing there?
doing mathematical for data and applying statistical.
I want to make it simple without using those words, like somebody who does not understand all those the terms you're using.
Let me pass to someone else.
Okay. Anyone?
Shakawa.
Sakawa, yes. Sakawa? Fanis? Fanis? Okay. Jogo?
Sorry, you are still on data modeling, right?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I think you said it's the applying of statistical and machine learning techniques to build models that represent the patterns within the data. No?
Yeah, I know you guys, reading what's there, but I need you to understand so that you can explain without reading. I just need someone to tell me what it is into someone who does not even understand all these words. What is it? In a more simpler way.
Can I try?
Yes, who's that?
Ngada.
Go ahead.
After you've filtered, let's use the example you had given about the Caruchonio girls. We are using the data for the girls. So after filtering and the girls we've been remained with the Caruchonio girls only. So you put in the hypothesis to you're testing it. I feel like that's data modeling. You like put the hypothesis to the test.
Okay. Good. Anyone wants to try? One more person?
Let me also try.
Yeah.
I would say, like, after you've introduced, when you're transforming data, in my opinion, you could introduce something that will actually will make the data, what will I say? Okay, that will help you when modeling food, when you're modeling that data to put into a certain relationship for you to be able to actually
Yeah, you're almost there. That's I'm looking for something. Okay. I think yes, I see. And go ahead.
I think here is where you said that data analysis actually happens.
That's exactly what I was looking for. Can you clap for them for her? I don't see you clapping.
I'm clapping.
Yeah. Oh, it was a Kedrick. Yeah, that's exactly what I said. That's where actual analysis happens. And that's where you when you're going to use these tools that you are going to learn, we are going to create tables, we are going to create a relationship amongst them. It's simple. Yeah, that's the actual analysis. And of course, you are going to use those statistical tools to do analysis. Okay. So then what's next? If you're not spoken, please say something. Naomi, then what next?
Yes. The next thing will be to do the interpretation of the data.
Yes.
Just like give the results of your finding.
Yep. Okay. And then can you nominate the last person to say the last step?
Who hasn't spoken?
Let me see. Someone has spoken. Yeah, if you know you've not spoken, just say it's me. Yeah? Okay, let me see what's spoken. Kedrick, David, Eric. Okay. Okay. So Ivy telling me that he can do it.
Well, I can finish up.
Yeah, Ivy just told me that she can do it.
Okay.
Ivy.
Yes, yes. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Oh, the last one is data visualization and reporting.
Yeah.
Well, I can say it's more of like after you're done with analyzing, as in uko na the entire the ita what nitahitaji
Did you say?
as in as in you can
Did I say
generate
Wanatia? Was that Kikuyu? Okay, go ahead.
as in it can be used to generate reports.
Okay, that's fair enough. So you create whatever you created, you put them into visuals, charts, graphs, and then you can communicate to the stakeholders who are decision makers. Now, this is what you're going to do. Make sure you never forget about this. This is what you're going to do as analysts. Whether you are in whatever field, as long as you're data analyst, this is what you're going to do. Make sure you don't forget this. Now, that brings us to the end of this. So we'll stop sharing. I will stop recording. Where was that recording? So I'm trying to look at that where. Okay. Meanwhile, okay, just a minute. Okay. I don't see that tab here. Okay. Meanwhile, we are going to end here, and I think Paul raised his hands. Paul, you have any question? Paul?
No, not any at the moment. Sorry.
Okay. Any other question? Any other question? No question. So should I ask a question? I want to ask a question, and I'm going to ask everyone. How was the experience today? Give me just 1 word or 2 words. How was the experience today?
You have make it easy and simple.
Easy and simple. Okay.
Someone can understand better by how you are teaching. Thank you.
Okay, noted. Well, thank you.
Very interactive.
Go ahead, Win.
Very interactive.
Yes.
Which is nice. It is
so that's
better. Yesterday I felt a little bit.
Is that Anne?
Today was yes. This is Anne.
But like I said, I know yesterday was also because it was your first day, and of course, like I said, everyone is away. But for me, I always want to try to make it as interesting. So if we set it, rolling this way, then it will be easier because I want you to participate. Whether I'm in class or not, that's what I want to do. I want you to take that role, break the ice. Like even now, calling out somebody's name to help you. That's good enough. You already know at least some few names here. It's good for you and it's good for us as well. So that's good. Thank you, Ehel. Anyone
I would
else?
say it's been me.
Yes, Naomi.
It's been great and it's like more understandable and interacting and having everybody kind of be in the same level. I think this is how we should do it to make sure like nobody's left behind and that we all the same page. And this is how I feel that we are today.
Yeah.
Yeah, more than like yesterday. I was lost too.
Yeah, we are going to do one more session for you. Well, for yesterday, so that you can, be able to understand it. Yeah. Okay. Good.
Thank you.
Yeah. So we end here. See you tomorrow, same time. And then if there will be changes, we'll communicate. But let's meet at the same time. I'll be able to share. Already you have these notes. So please go through them, understand them. If you have any question, you can always raise. Be blessed for today. See you tomorrow. Bye.
Thank you.
See you.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.